Hey Capricorn, welcome back to the channel. I'm Mana Eilina. We're going to tap into some general messages for you guys. I'm just checking the sound really quick. I just started, so I know nobody's in here. So I'm going to check the sound just on my other device just to make sure I'm not like going through the whole thing without the sound actually working. Um, if you guys could please do me a favor and hit the like button. Okay, we're working, we're working. Our sound is working. All right, so please do me a favor, hit the like button, guys. I really do appreciate that. Um, Also, if you want to book a personal reading, you can do that at www.manaeilina.com. All right, you guys have been booking so many shadow work readings, and I love that for you. I really love that for you. Like, let's get to the healing. Let's do it. All right. So I appreciate you guys so much. I hope you had a wonderful holiday. If you guys celebrate the Thanksgiving holiday, and we're coming into the bigger holiday season for everyone. So I just hope that these messages find you in good spirits, and that they really do help you and just kind of offer whatever you might need in your life at this time. Okay. So at this time, please tap into your intuition, honor yourself, honor your higher self and your discernment. When I say that, guys, what I mean is that nobody has authority over your life but you. Okay, so at the end of the day, these messages are going to reflect things that are already within you. You're just being told, you're just being redirected to them. You are being redirected within. So at the end of the day, honor your higher self, honor your discernment for your life. All right. And don't come in here thinking these cards are supposed to say what you want them to say. All right. No, real talk, because some people do, instead of just being open, to what spirit has to say to you. All right, let's get it. Okay, Capricorn, let's get it. Let's see what's going on for you guys. Beautiful. Okay, you have Asclepios with sacred medicine. Anytime this guy comes out, this archetype comes out, I always um, feel like there are, first of all, it's a lot of physical stuff happening. So there could be a lot of things happening, changes within your body. Obviously, it says sacred medicine. So there are a lot of, spirit is giving me the word ailments. Okay. But you could be looking into alternative methods, right? Anytime we're talking about Asclepios, right? So there could be like more homeopathic stuff. Maybe you're DIYing it, maybe you're looking into herbs and things like that and seeing how those are beneficial for you. So um, I feel like that is a really big aspect of that Asclepios energy. Let's get another guiding card out here. This one is from the Archeo. This deck is called the Archeo. One of my friends had was looking in this deck and just looking through the guidebook, and she was like, "Oh my God, these interpretations are just so abstract." So be mindful if you're ordering this. They Falcon. All right, so I feel like it's coming. You guys are seeing things from different perspectives, okay, than maybe you have before. The Falcon is also gives me like all seeing eye, right? The Falcon sees things from a different level. The Falcon is seeing things from up here, right? Whereas it's like a bird's eye view, able to scope out the scene. Okay. Let's get into your tarot. Some of you traveling could have been like connected to your health. Like for some of you, I'm getting like getting away, traveling in different lands and different shit. Could have been really good for your health, and that was a different method, an alternative method, a more traditional or orthodox way. So some of you are getting into more unorthodox things, right? Spirit saying unorthodox to who though? You know? All right, yeah, you have the mother star out here and it says yes. And I feel like that's a vibe. Ada, I feel like you're saying yes to a lot more, right? Because I feel like there was this heavy conservative energy around you or preservative energy, which is fine, right? There's nothing wrong with being conservative at all. But I feel like there was this want for Capricorn. Yeah, see, Page of Wands, to get out, get more curious, explore more, see what's out there, right? You've been getting those messages. So let's see where that's taking you further. Because clearly, excuse me, guys, it's getting better. Clearly, you're starting to say yes to a lot more. You're taking on different adventures. right? Trying new things. It's just, yes. And the high priestess, yes. The strength card, the fool. It's beautiful. That is awesome. This is a result of you trusting yourself more and not just because I'm going to reiterate this because there has been this energy of kind of just like, and I'm just summing it up, right? Of like just taking people's words for stuff and instead of like getting the experience yourself, or right, it's like somebody like, yeah, don't go to that restaurant I went and it was disgusting, right? That's really mundane, but I'm just saying like it's along those lines. Now you're like, well, I'm gonna try it myself. I like sushi. I'll see if I like it too, It's that kind of vibe of not just being told, but like going to experience, getting the experience for yourself. um and I feel like that's a different way. Yeah, you have the fool, the magician out here. I feel like it's a different way. I feel like the world, for whatever reason, could have been painted to you in some way, shape, or form as like this big scary place. Oh, stay, be. But I feel like that's breaking down. Okay. Two of Wands, the devil, and the world. That's Capricorn energy right there with the devil. Give me more. The Emperor. Okay, that's double Aries energy. Yeah, you're taking charge and judgment here. Okay. It's really giving main character vibes, Capricorn. Okay, and I feel the more that I like look at Asclepios over here, your guiding card, you see right there, the little card holder. It's all about just this alternative method, or like it's unconventional, it's unorthodox, it's unexpected coming from you, right? Like that's what this feels like. It's unexpected energy coming from you. Eight of Cups, judgment. Some of you have decided to like leave something behind, walk away from something, but you needed clarity. Like because you could have tried to walk away from it before, but you didn't have enough clarity, so it didn't give you enough confidence to stay away from it. But I feel like now that's changing. 3% challenge. The Lover's in reverse. Okay, so some of you could be dealing with a Gemini. Scorpio's on the bottom. There it is. So some of you did walk away from something romantic, a relationship. It was challenging. Yeah, the Two of Pentacles. You were back and forth about it. Two of Pentacles is Capricorn. Ace of Wands, afraid to kind of like start something new. It's like, what do they call? Straddling the fence, right? And so part of that, straddling or whatever could have come from whatever this Lovers is in reverse. So you could have had a partner or something like that. Even if it wasn't a romantic partner, maybe for some of you, it could have been a friend or something like that, who could have made it seem like another choice was scary, or, oh, if you leave this, well, what are you going to do? It's just like instilling fear. It's like instilling fear. The Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands. It makes me feel like something could have been very sporadic. Something could have been unexpected, like I said, coming from you. Like you could have created a tower moment for yourself, but it was necessary. Like you had to bring something down. Four of Swords, Three of Wands. All right, let's keep going. How does Capricorn balance this energy out? The Ace of Cups. That is the first cup out here. Ha! And the King of Cups. The Moon and the Tower. All these emotions coming out all of a sudden now in your guidance. That's very telling. Yeah, with the Moon and the Tower, it really feels like there was like violence happening internally for you, Capricorn. Seriously, man. And with the Four of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles, it's really giving me like appeasing. You know what I'm saying? Like the Ten of Pentacles can be family, it can be legacy as well. And I feel like legacy is a really important word, right? Because I feel like that can kind of like insinuate pressure, right? Like, well, what are you doing? Like the family's doing this. What are you doing? What are you leaving for? It was a lot of pressure. And I feel like that's what you were operating off for the longest was pressure, right? And that puts you in this energy of people pleasing and appeasing and staying in stuff longer than you initially wanted to, or that, that you felt you needed to. Page of Cups and the Six of Cups here, because I feel like you've been hoping, wishing very silently into yourself for a new beginning, or to have the strength to be able to jump onto a new timeline, a new cycle. I feel like you're finally balancing that out. Like, yes is your keyword. What does a Capricorn see coming out this time? The Star. The Four Cups, the Knight of Wands. So some of you, I feel Spirit saying blowback. So if you did have a quote unquote tower moment, right? Because how I'm seeing this is this could have been, especially with Mars coming from Scorpio, it's going into Sag, right? It's just like it's there, right? We're coming out of an Aries moon, which my sun is an Aries moon. It's war all the time, right? So some of you could have felt like some blowback, okay? Maybe from saying yes to something you want, but essentially maybe that meant no to someone else or to another experience that maybe you usually do say yes to that, right? Or you usually do operate a different way. This is just you choosing something different, right? And that just completely changes this simulation, this game that we live in. When you make a different choice, it literally creates and opens up a whole new world. These are choices you've not made before. I really feel like that needs to be stressed. Like, it's not small. It's not small at all. And it's really coming from your mindset change, Capricorn. It's coming from you having more trust and faith in yourself. Okay. I remember you guys a few months ago had a reading that said, keep your own counsel. It's time to keep your own counsel. That doesn't mean you can't, hear advice. You can't, absorb wisdom, but it was time to strengthen that, fine tune that inner compass. And I feel like that's what you've been doing. Cause like this shows that. So for those of you who felt like you've been feeling some blowback from these decisions, right? Maybe people are not taking it well. Like I said, for these people outside looking in, it's like, new Capricorn, who this, right? Like, when you start acting like that, right? Like, I thought you liked it, yeah. For those of you who are feeling that, I do feel like that's going to start to settle. Okay. And I think that will have a lot to do with people realizing like you're serious. This Capricorn is here to stay. It's nothing different. Some of you, Spirit is telling me that this Asclepios energy. So all of this came about for some of you, very small few, because there could have been some type of health ailment, which if there was, I hope you're doing well with that at this time. It seems like it here. For some of you, there could have been some type of health ailment that kind of debilitated you in some kind of way, right? Like maybe you had to rest, you was on bed rest for a while, or, had to go to physical therapy, whatever it might be, that really was a catalyst to changing your mindset, to saying, you know what, it's time to live. You know what, it's time to go on adventures. You know what, it's time for me to take this. It's time for me to try that. It's time for me to finally break up with this person, whatever it is. Okay. So excuse me, but something like that can maybe seem like a tower, it is a tower, right? I think that people see the tower a lot of times as like something to run away from, but the tower is what brings in change. The tower is that Scorpio, is that Mars energy, is going to change things. So it's nothing to fear. All right. Feels like it's balancing out, Capricorn. I love that for you, man. Hermit card in reverse here. Yeah, I heard I'm coming out. I want the world to. Yeah, Page of Swords and the Magician. Your mindset is different. The way you view the world is completely different. And it's different. It's definitely going to be different than some of the people you were around and things like that, or the environments and things like that. That will naturally, like I said, if you feel like you're feeling blowback, right? Or like the tower, you feel like it's still falling, it's going to balance out. I want to say specifically for those of you, if this was very recent, like I said, we're coming out of an Aries moon. We will be in a Taurus moon this evening, Eastern time, 8:30 to 9 o'clock. Between that time, things will feel more grounding. Okay, Taurus is fixed earth, right? So it feels more grounding. You might feel, more solid, like you're coming back down to homeostasis. Because Aries moon, like I said, it can feel like war, like battle. All right, so it's gonna settle down. I think what you did, Capricorn, okay, is like they're giving me like what you did was you completely like effed up the matrix, right? When you chose differently than you normally do. It's like something was on autopilot. It's like, okay, get up, put my shoes on, put my clothes on. All right, go to work. Boo, boo, boo. One of these days, you chose something different, and the Matrix, the 3D was like, hold on, wait a minute. Everything around you had to change to fix this new, to match, this new decision, this new choice that takes you on a completely different pathway with different experiences, people. It's levels to this shit. Okay, so that's what it feels like you're experiencing. So yeah, it might feel like a tower. It is feeling a little unstable, right? It's like, okay, wait a minute, gotta find my footing, catch my bearings. It's gonna balance out. Okay, so don't let this period of uncomfortableness or adjustment, because that's what it is. It's the 3D adjusting to the new choice you just made. Okay. Don't let this period make you want to like run back. You're not doing anything wrong. Okay. You're not doing anything wrong. So I hope that offers you some type of like, consolation that, it might seem like it, but no, this is just the tower, like, again, leveling so that you can build a bigger, better tower. Okay. What do you have for Capricorn? All right. Thank you. We'll take that first one. Ha! Of course, we'll take the first one. It's the first quarter moon in Capricorn, man. It says unleash your kindest self. Yes. Yes. And you've been being kinder to yourself, right? Like I said, your mindset has changed. This is how you talk to yourself. This is what you believe is possible for you. It's all of that. All of the things we want to sleep on and call them, trivial and they don't matter. It all starts here. Like you're not changing nothing without that. Period. Like we could push it to the side and say it doesn't matter and treat our mental health and where we actually create from as if it's just nothing, right? Because we're so quick. I'm not ragging on you, Capricorn, but just in like this world, we're so quick to want the tangible, the instant gratification. Get the shit and lose it because this was never right, So I hope that this helps. Okay. It says confidence can be learned, practiced, and mastered. And that's exactly what it feels like you're in. You're at the point where it feels like you're practicing it. You know what I mean? You're starting to say yes to more, right? You're getting more confidence, saying no to certain things, Love it for you. And then you have, listen, come on, because I'm not going to sit here and make up stuff. I love you guys. Like it says, listen to your intuition and then listen again. Listen, you have been doing a great job keeping your own counsel, Capricorn. Like, super proud of you. Not that you need me to be proud of you, but I am, because this really shows that, you're breaking through these chains they seemed like they were real, but you're breaking through them because you're changing this. All right. So y'all know I can get long winded. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it right there. I appreciate you guys so much, Cappy. I pray these messages find you well, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. All right. Bye, Cappy.